Hello, welcome to this video. In this video, I will covering everything you need to learn or you need to implement for your Facebook ads. Especially if you are a e-commerce owner, then you must implement this because you need to implement for better sales or better ad optimization, and also retargeting and to track the users who are engaging on your business. So that is why you must implement Facebook pixel. So for that, I will be show you step by step. Before, I am going to show you a WordPress website. So how to install every events, especially standard Facebook events that is recommended by Meta or Facebook. So I will show you that, but I will show you in WordPress website. But if you have data layer and also Google Tag Manager installed, then you can do it for any kind of website. So I already created tutorial on Google Tag Manager and also tutorial on the Facebook pixel setup or dataset creation. So if you don't, if you still didn't apply this or implement this on your website, then you can watch that. So let's start. For that, let's see our website first. This is our website. So this is created in WordPress. So currently I installed Facebook Pixel only page view event, and the data layer is enabled in the backend. So I again telling you that you must see the previous two tutorials. I will link it in the description. So before going to next step, let's preview it and see what we can find in our data layer. And I also have a documents step by step, so which parameter we need to send, because we need to send dynamic value or dynamic value tracking. For that we need these parameters, and we need to create these variables also. I will show you step by step. So before going deep dive, let's preview our website. So you can see our website is connected. That means Google Tag Manager is perfectly connected. Now when we go to data layer, we are just getting some information about products. This is coming for view item list. So if we click here, we can see this data. Okay, now let's visit a product page. So let me explain some important events. Especially it is important for Facebook standard events. That means Facebook recommend this to set up for us, because this is especially done when you promote your products by Facebook ads. So a page view event is basically when you visit any kind of page. If I visit this page view event will fire. So it will fire for every page. And view content means when we visit a product page. So this is a product page, so then a view content event will fire. That is for Facebook. Then there is another called add to cart. So if I add to cart this item, then it will fire an event called add to cart. Then there is another event that is called initiate checkout. So after adding cart, we just need to check out. So when we check out, then this event will fire. And at lastly, there is another important event that is very important, that is called purchase event. So I will show you everything. So from start, let's do from the view content. For that we just need to check our data layer. So if we check our data layer, there is actually view item. This data layer follows the GA4 or Google Analytics 4 schema. So that is why this is called view item, but we will take this for view item, view content. Okay, let's add to cart something. So when we add to cart, we can see a add to cart event fired. So under this event we can see every data. So we will use this, but currently we just proceed. View cart is also a important event, but we will not set up this for now. So here we can see that view cart. Okay, now let's proceed to checkout. So when we go to checkout page, we can see that a begin checkout event fired. So this is also very important. Now I can see that there is a billing address page or checkout page. So if I place an order, so this is a this is my demo website, so no problem. So when I place order, we can see that a purchase event also fired, and under this event we can see many data that is important for us to send dynamically to Facebook. Okay, so now what we can do, we just start from the view item. So this is the event name, this is called view item. Let's at first create our triggers. So go to triggers from your Google Tag Manager dashboard. This is our browser container for this for our this website. Okay, now click new. Now click trigger configuration, and let's copy the event name. Then again go to our trigger, and we need to select custom event, then click this event name and paste it. That's it. So we just need to name it view item trigger. Okay, perfect. Click save. So I will do it fast. So now again click on the trigger and copy it. Now we just need to go to next trigger, that is called add to cart. Here it is, copy it. Superb. Now go to again, paste it, rename this add to cart trigger. Perfect. Click save. Again copy it for begin checkout. Okay, again go to our tag assistant and find the begin checkout. Let's find it. Here it is. Superb. Copy it, paste it here. So rename this begin checkout trigger. Perfect. Now last item, that is called purchase. Copy it, and we have to check everything that we just made it right. So here you can see add to cart event name is done. Here we can check this. Yes, it is done. Everything is perfectly done. So now let's just copy it and paste the name of purchase and rename this trigger. Click save. Super. We just created our every trigger, and page view we don't need to trigger this. Now go to variables. We need to create dynamic variable to send the data. So which data we need to send? So here we can see under the view content event setup, we need to send uh, currently content type, content name, then content IDs, value, and currency. So at first let's copy our this thing content type. So what is your website type? If your website has only one type of product, then you can choose the content type is product. But if you have multiple types of product, like you sell everything like from foods to home appliances and everything, you are a multi-vendor website, then you need to select the product type, sorry, product group. So now I am going to copy it the product. Okay, so we don't need to make a variable because it is a constant thing. So we just copy this thing. I will show you. So now we need to do this item name. So for item name, let's go to our tag assistant preview, and here from under the detail there we can see our product. Okay, let's find our view item. This is now what we can see, how to extract, how to scrape your variable information. So I can show you. So here you can see the e-commerce. Here it is, under this e-commerce array you can find the item name. So you have to, okay, let's go to variable, then click new, click variable configuration, find data layer variable. Okay, now copy our website. Okay, our variable name dlv item name. So here dlv means data layer variable, and this is item name. So now put our value. I am just showing on first on, then you will be able to do it by yourself. So we just under the item name is under this array, so we just need to copy this e-commerce, because if we see it, this is the starting and this is the ending. So in the array we can see there is nothing started before it, so this is the starting. So after that we can see a starting curly bracket, and the ending is this item. So for that we need to copy it, because there is no curly bracket before, because we can see that for GTM here it is the curly bracket started and this is the ending, so we don't need to consider this, we just consider this, copy it and paste it here. Then we need to put a dot. After that what we need to take, we want to take the item name, so it is under another array. For that we need to copy it, paste it, then we need to copy this, but this is into an array. So here it is the started of the array and this is the ending of the array. So for starting for array we want to if we want to take any item, we need to at least at first copy the position name. So position here the position is 0. For that we need to put a dot and then 0. After that we can copy the name easily. So copy it, paste it. So perfectly we take the name, click save. So I hope you got it, but again I am just explaining on more time. So this is the data layer and this is the structure. So every data layer has different type of data set. So here we can see a data under this e-commerce. So this is the data of this e-commerce started from this curly bracket, and we can see the ending of the curly bracket is here, because this curly bracket is starting and this is the ending. So this is for these items, and we also see that under these items we can see the it is the array starting and array ending. So if we take anything in these items, we want to put a 0, because if there is another item, then for that second item we need to put 1. So anyway, this way we will take other variables. So now we need to take content IDs. So copy the name. The name can be anything, just I am following the documents. Okay, we just copy it and paste the name, and we need to remove this item name, and we can see what is the item ID. This is the item ID, so just copy the item ID and paste it. Okay, it's perfect. Now click save. What we need to copy now? Value. So let's copy the variable name and copy it. Okay, paste it. Now again let's find e-commerce, and we can see that the value is not under the items, so we can copy this item, just e-commerce dot value. Superb. Now click save. So now let's do it again, the DLV currency, price, copy it, paste the name and remove the value, and only take the currency. Done. So now we just created our tag, and let's at first check our first setup. So only with these options we just need to check that if it is working or not perfectly. So that is why we need to set up a tag. So just click new then tag configuration, and find Facebook pixel. So if you have seen my previous tutorial, you can see that I already show you how you can take this Facebook pixel template and everything. So you just need to go to here and find the Facebook pixel and install it. So okay, now click Facebook pixel and paste the pixel ID. So now for that we need to visit our business manager. We will find the pixel ID from here. Then go to business.facebook.com, then click all tools, then find the event manager. Now select your business ID. So this is our business ID. Now just waiting to reload this. Let's wait for a moment. So here we can see I already created it earlier. Click organic products. Now you can close this. So this is our ID. So let's be sure about it. Okay, 156. So go to settings. This is our dataset ID, this is our pixel ID. Now again go back to our tag manager, and we want to make a constant variable. For that we need to click here and click plus icon, then click here, then find the constant, then provide the value and write it meta dataset ID. This is now officially called dataset. Now click save. Superb. So we just implemented our pixel ID. They already still call pixel in the tag manager, no problem. So now we have to select our event name from the browser side. So click here and find our is required event. So we want to set up view content. Click view content. Perfect. Now go to object properties and click add property. Now what we do, what we need to do this. So we want to send our these variables. So we already created this. Now we want to send this to Facebook. Copy it as it is. If you do any wrong, your data will not be sent. And we all need to paste it, the product. This is the value. We want to send another events variables also. Now content name, do as it is exactly. Then what is it, dlv item name. So find our variable, just two curly bracket, then write dlv. We can find the item name here. Now content IDs, then again write two curly bracket. Then we can see, if we write id, then we can see that item id. Again copy the value and paste it. What is the value parameter or the variable? This is the price. Then currency, copy the currency, paste it, and again just write cu, then you can see the currency. Perfect. Perfectly done. Now with the triggering, when will it fire? It will fire the view item trigger. Now rename it view fb view item tag. Okay. Okay, let's write bs, that means browser side. So we are just creating the browser side tag. For the backend or the server side tag, I will create another tutorial. Click save. Now time to preview our website. Let's click preview and go to test events. Here we'll see the data, so it will again preview it. The website is loading, it is connected. So let's visit a product page. So perfect, so we can see view content event is firing, superb. Now we can see that price is sending perfectly, this is value, and the currency is sending, that is USD, this is dollar, and content type is product, content name is Cactus. Okay, this is the content name, content ID is from the backend, so you can see it from the backend. And let's check it our uh, event manager, if it is currently coming to this ID or not. We can see that view content fired, and this is the value, currency, content IDs, content type, and also content name. So we can see that everything is currently coming perfectly with dynamic value. If I go to another product page, let's see this product. So for this product, this is called mini astrophytum, or this is the product price. And let's check it. So we can see another view content event fired, and this is the value, this is the currency, this is the content ID, product name, and this is the name, this is the content type. So yes, it is coming. So our setup is perfectly done. Now we want to set up the other events. So for that, we again need to do something, add to cart and all, then view cart, then proceed to checkout and make another order. So now we need to set up add to cart. So let's do it from the data layer. Now let's find it. Okay, now we want to create another tag. So we already created it, so we will repurpose this. For that, copy it, copy. Now at first rename this FB add to cart. Perfect. So again click here and change it to add to cart. So it is add to cart, and then click object properties. So let's check our documents. So from the documents we can see that everything is fine, content type, content name, content IDs, value, and currency. So everything is fine, so we don't need to change anything. We just change our trigger, change it and add to cart. Okay, done. So there is nothing to do more, we just need to save. Superb. Now there is something we need to do extra. For it, we just need to create a custom JavaScript variable. No problem, I will show you. So we need to put extra data from the array, because we can add multiple items in our cart. So we just set up the variable only for one item. You can see, that this item ID is just take one item. So if we have multiple item, how can we do that for our checkout and purchase? For that we need to set up another variable. So just click new, then click variable configuration, then data layer variable, and we just need to create this array. So you can see that we already added two item in our cart. So let's find our begin checkout. So currently there is nothing, so we just need to create another array, copy it, paste it, then dot, and from here we just take all the array. So if there is another more items, we can see that in this array. So I will show you later. I just need to copy it here and paste it. Perfect. Now we want to paste it. DLV e-commerce items. This is our array name. Okay, so just paste it. Superb. Now save this. So this is e-commerce items. Now we want to take two things. First one is product name, second one is product item ID. So let's go to here and click new, click here again, scroll down and find custom JavaScript. This is custom JavaScript, and we need to copy the code. Copy it. Perfect. We don't need to do anything here. To be sure, I just rewriting this thing. Yes, superb. Now just ending column, semicolon. Perfect. Now rename this CJS. CJS meaning custom JavaScript content. So it will pull what kind of data? Item name. So content name or item name. Okay, I am just writing this as item content name. Click save. We should write this as a product name. Click save. Superb. Now we want to uh, take the second one, the product ID. Copy the name first. Just copy this and rename the our variable. Now again we just need to copy this code, then come to this here again and paste it. To be sure, again I will do this e-commerce items ending semicolon, click save. Perfect. So we done this. Now again go to our initiate checkout and again go to tags, click new, tag configuration, go to where it is Facebook pixel. Okay, so we could copy it. Let's discard it here. We could copy the add to cart, copy it and rename this initiate checkout, and again change the event name initiate checkout, change the triggering begin checkout. This is begin checkout and initiate checkout is the same thing, and change our object properties. So we can have multiple items. That is why we just created a custom JavaScript. That is why we need to remove this and go to find the content name or product name. Change this again. Content IDs is also same. CJS. So this is the items product IDs. That is it. Content IDs is custom JavaScript product IDs. That is we just created. Now click save. For purchase we just need to copy it and we don't need to do anything here. Click here, copy it, rename it, then click purchase. Now again change it to purchase and also change the trigger. Everything is fine now. It is content name is custom JavaScript variable, also content IDs is also custom JavaScript product IDs. Now click save. Perfect. Again the time for the preview. So for that let's clear this activity, reload this page, close this. We will do it from the very beginning. Close this. Okay, close also this. Now submit it at first. FB standard event setup. We need to submit every time. Click publish. Time for preview to check everything. So preview it, connect. Let's see what happened. Superb. Everything is firing. So let's visit a product page. So we already know our product page, our view content will fire perfectly. So just wait for a moment. Here you can see the view content fired. Now click add to cart. Superb. So what you can see, our add to cart event is also fired and the data is also coming perfectly. Now if we go to checkout, from here we can go to checkout, and also if we check here that our event is also firing, view item event fired, FB add to cart event fired, and also checkout event just fired. So we are here in our checkout page, we can see initiate checkout is also firing and the data is also coming perfectly. So let's do one thing, let's do a multiple product or add to cart a multiple product. So for that let's do it. Now go to checkout. So let's see, it can take the multiple items. Go to checkout. So let's wait for a moment. So we can see multiple product is also tracking. So here you can see there is the two item name and also the two content ID. So the our dynamic custom JavaScript variable is also working. So how many, if there is no matter I add multiple items, how many items you can add, you there is no problem. If you add 5 items, if you add 10 items, it will also send this data in on time to the Facebook pixel or Facebook event manager. Okay, now go to purchase. Wow, nice. I hope it will do it. Yeah, purchase event is also firing and the data is also coming dynamically. Here is the content IDs, here is the content name. So that is it. That is the server browser side event setup. That is especially standard event. I will talk to you in another videos how you can set up standard e-commerce events for Google Analytics 4, and also I will show you the server side event setup also. So for that you need to subscribe to get the items, and if you need any kind of help setting up this item, this e-commerce events, you can contact me directly by my WhatsApp or mail. I will link it below. Thank you. Till then, bye.